OVP's alleged safehouse spending spree leaves, House panel shook. The office of the vice president under Vice President Sara Duterte allegedly spent a whopping 16 million pesos in confidential and intelligence funds to rent 34 safehouses for just 11 days in the last quarter of 2022. During the ongoing investigation by the House Committee on Good Government and Public Accountability, it was revealed that at least one of the 34 safehouses rented by the OVP charged 91,000 pesos per day, as reported by Manila 3rd District Congressman Joel Chua's panel. Records tackled by the panel showed that the OVP spent 16 million on rental payments for 34 safehouses, with amounts ranging from 250,000 to 1 million, paid to each owner between December 21st and 31, 2022. Reward system during past illegal drug operations validates CHR's 2021 findings. Recently, retired Police Colonel Royina Garma disclosed a reward system for anti-drug campaigns during the past administration to the House of Representatives Quad Committee. In 2021, the Commission on Human Rights validated the concept of awarding police for the killings of suspected drug offenders. The CHR's 2021 report noted 579 cases with 870 victims, including 71 women and 24 minors. Of these, 451 killings were allegedly linked to police operations, with police claiming 466 victims resisted arrest. Marcos happy about meeting Robredo. President Marcos described his short meeting with former election rival, former Vice President Leni Robredo, as a political reconciliation, and that he was happy that it happened. Marcos said this after his photo exchanging smiles and shaking hands with Robredo. His rival for the presidency in 2022 in Sorsogon made headlines on Thursday. VP Duterte had direct control of DepEd's confidential and intelligence funds, says her trusted Lieutenant Poa. Vice President Sara Duterte had direct control over the confidential and intelligence funds of the Department of Education during her time as secretary, according to former DepEd Undersecretary Michael Poa. During the latest hearing of the House Committee on Good Government and Public Accountability, he clarified to Representative Jonathan Keith Flores that although he responded to an audit memorandum from the Commission on Audit, he was not involved in the decision-making for the confidential and intelligence funds. It would probably be the secretary or those responsible for the confidential funds, Poa stated. On Thursday, Poa was scrutinized for using certifications from the Armed Forces of the Philippines to justify DepEd's spending of confidential and intelligence funds. Willie Revillame has no concrete plans as Senate candidate. Unlike other individuals running in the upcoming elections, TV host comedian Willie Revillame is gunning for a seat in the Senate without a solid plan of action. According to him, he'd devise one only if he wins. He admitted this in a recent interview with Gretchen Ho, who asked him point-blank about it. Diesel, gasoline prices to decrease next week. After a series of price increases, Filipino motorists can expect some respite at the pump. According to Jetty Petroleum, based on the latest 4-day moving average of Singapore Platts data, fuel prices are expected to decrease next week. Diesel is projected to see a rollback of approximately 90 cents to 1 peso and 10 cents per liter, while gasoline prices are likely to drop by around 50 cents to 70 cents per liter. Kerosene is also expected to experience a reduction of 1 peso and 3 cents per liter. Low-pressure area forms over Pacific Ocean. A low-pressure area has formed over the Pacific Ocean, near the Philippine Area of Responsibility, said the Philippine Atmospheric, Geophysical, and Astronomical Services Administration. PAGASA said the low-pressure area was located 2,040 kilometers east of eastern Visayas around 3 a.m. In the next 24 hours, the low-pressure area is not expected to enter or affect any part of the country. However, along the Intertropical Convergence Zone, another low-pressure area may develop. It could enter the Philippine Area of Responsibility over the weekend and become a tropical cyclone early next week. King Charles III lands in Australia's Republic debate in the first visit by a monarch in 13 years. King Charles III and Queen Camilla arrive in Sydney for the first Australian visit by a reigning monarch in more than a decade. a trip that has rekindled debate about the nation's constitutional links to Britain. The Sydney Opera House's iconic sails will be illuminated with images of previous royal visits to welcome the couple, whose 6-day trip will be brief by royal standards. He is only the second reigning British monarch to visit Australia. His mother, Queen Elizabeth II, became the first 70 years ago. Stay updated with the latest news. Visit our website at www.mb.com.ph or follow us on social media. Thanks for tuning in to the